David, I'm sure your gut must be wrenching right now after conceding that late leveller to prevent you and your side from attaining what would have been a fine win against a good Colchester side.
Yeah, you know, I'm watching. I've just watched it. You know, the goal that's ripped the heart out of us. You know, it's totally it's floored me, because Colchester have come here, shot. They've had one shot on target, and you know, it looks like it's almost gone straight. And I think Smodix has just got that last little touch to it. But you know, it doesn't matter how much time they put up. It's not the referee's fault. It's the way we've defended it, and you know, it's not good enough. You know, to we could be on top of the league tonight. You know, if we get that right, if we get that last half a second right, we go to the top of the league, and that's the difference between success and failure. That's the fine margin between success and failure. You know, and I just said to him then, you know, when I was a player, I'd done anything in my power to not just protect the clean sheet that we had, but to make sure that goal from Craig Davis is the match-winning goal. That's the goal that defines today, and that's what we're talking about. But I spent 2 minutes talking about an error that, if we get it right and we make a better decision, we end up with a clean sheet, which the boys should have earned, and a wonder strike that should claim 3 points. 1,000,000% should claim 3 points. We dominated every aspect of the game. I thought first half was a little bit slow in our play. We didn't cause them enough problems. And second half, then we issued a one at half time of what we wanted. We set out more of an aggressive strategy second half, and you know, I've got some players who didn't deserve to be you know, not on a winning team today. I thought Ryan Sweeney was just on a different level. I thought he was outstanding. You know, so bitterly disappointed for the supporters, because we should be walking away from here with 3 points, and they should be at the top of the league, you know, and we're not. So I've told them after the game, 5 minutes goes up, 7 minutes, doesn't matter. Embrace that time. It's an opportunity to embrace. You're 1-0 up, you've got something to hang on to, you've got something to protect. You know, and that's that spirit that I want to try and grow, and I will foster and I'll grow. But they just let it slip.
It was in many ways like a chess match for a lot of that game, wasn't it? And then in the second half, you brought on 3 of your power pieces in Bishop, Rose, and of course Davis in reverse order. Just how much of a difference did all those 3 players make to your dominance in the second half?
Well, I think the lads that was on early, you know, there was still a dominance. Dave will give us more presence up front. You know, we was a little bit light. No 2 games are ever the same. You know, no 2 halves are ever the same. You know, I thought the pressing energy was good first half. Second half, the pressing energy was good, but we just didn't keep the ball well enough. You know, second half, Dave will give us a real presence. Then we got Danny on to give us more presence. You know, we went for the game, we went for the jugular. We put our 3 strikers on, in Craig, in Danny, and Ty, and you know, sort of like you said, more power play with Bish. You know, Bish and Macca backing that up. So no, it was more forceful. We weren't forceful enough first half, and you know, we'll work on that Monday and work on how we get to that. You know, because things that weren't just right today, that's what we've got to improve at. You know, and shutting a game down, locking a game down is a key aspect of any outstanding team.